So have they explained ever, like, why Ridley is, like, still alive?
Welcome back to On the Branch. That's a great question, Amarith. Let's answer that instead of talking about what we said we were going to talk about yesterday.
Because we're still going to talk about that anyway.
Yeah, we're still going to talk about that. Basically, the Nintendo explanation for why you see Ridley so much is because people like fighting Ridley. He's just kind of a staple of the series. I wish they brought Kraid back more. Especially because Kraid is also a species. And, Ridley is a species, 1. And 2, like, in the Prime series, he's Meta Ridley. You killed him, and now he's a cyborg, and he's back. Oh, go in that door.
I know, I was just...
Oops, wrong button. Yeah, he's a cyborg now, and he's back for you. I think in Super Metroid, he's supposed to be a clone, but I don't remember exactly. But yeah, you just the real answer is because people like fighting Ridley, and they come up with lots of fun, creative ways to have you fight Ridley. And it's kind of cool that he's kind of like this Jason Voorhees characters that... Shit. Oh, shit. Oh, that's just a hot room. Can we go back?
It's not a hot room.
Oh, there's words going on. Something in Sector 3. Yeah. Well, let's get the fuck out of here. Well... Yep, emergency in Sector 3.
Can I please?
So yeah. The real reason is because people like... Yeah, gotta get to that edge there. Running start.
Or I need to jump from
there? Oh yeah, that's way better. Alright, well, I guess we go to Sector 3 now. Hang on, stop for a recharge.
Hold on. I know there's an emergency, but...
Yeah, I kind of had stuff to talk about today. God damn it, game. Why do you gotta interrupt me like this? Alright, let's save during the emergency. That seems prudent.
Yeah, just don't want anything to fuck up during the emergency. Alright, nav computer.
Alright, yeah. Come on, Adam. Emergency in Sector 3. The area could melt down soon. It seems the main boiler's cooling unit is malfunctioning. This could easily destroy the entire research station, as it would likely trigger the auto-destruct explosives. We have about 6 minutes.
Wait, why does this place have auto-destruct explosives?
I mean, like, quarantine reasons. Like, you don't want, like, aliens taking over the whole place, so you have to be able to blow the whole thing up and just let all of the humans die on it. Sorry, humans. Again, we know who to blame. The SAX must have hacked into the system control file. What impressive intelligence. Is your objective clear? There's little time. Hurry to control... Yeah, you just said that! You just asked if our objective is clear, and like, okay. Well, you're on a 6-minute countdown timer now.
Well, okay, get going on talking about cops and...
Oh, yeah. Qualified immunity is dead in Colorado. Isn't that great?
No, I don't know what that is. Go on, explain to people what that is.
Oh, so qualified immunity is this legal doctrine that says, basically, if an official for the government makes a mistake, you can't sue that person individually. You have to sue the government. And so you have this gigantic problem of cops killing people, and you can't sue the cop. You can only sue the government. So what's that cop's incentive to not kill a person if their only punishment is the taxpayer pays the bill for a lawsuit, right? Like, you were probably supposed to go through whatever. It's fine. You can still get down there.
Well, I'm trying to see 6 minutes. What the fuck is, like, the route to get down there.
It looks like you gotta do that up and around route, doesn't it?
I'm thinking.
Hey, we saved anyway, so if we screw this all up, it's gonna be fine.
But the animals, John.
Yeah. That's not how this works.
They're down from here.
I don't remember. That was several sessions ago, Amarith. That's probably... no. Oh, the floor. Wait, maybe? Maybe we can blow up the floor on this room to the right. The room to the right.
Nope, that's speed block there. We can go that way.
Yeah, but there's no way... It doesn't connect to down. Whatever, we'll figure it out. If we die, we die, and we'll
No,
we
can't die. Samus is immortal.
My thought was we have to go, like, clockwise around.
Yeah, I think so.
But I'm not sure anything actually connects through, so I could be entirely wrong. Okay, so... Yeah, the concept of qualified immunity. Oh, that looked like it hurt, didn't it? Yeah. Oh. Wait, can we go? Oh, okay, cool. That's how we get down. Okay, and now we can go all the way down. Yay! To the right, Amarith. Not to the left. To the left. There you go. You don't remember that crumble block?
No, I don't.
We found it before, like like 4 weeks ago.
It's been like 1 week since you've looked at me. Dropped it to the so sorry.
Good job.
Okay, we're going that way.
You're not gonna go to the room to the right real quick and see what's in there?
Maybe later.
Okay, fair enough. Lava hurts.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, we gotta crawl on the ceiling now. Dancing on the ceiling. Okay. Oh, what a feeling. So, you have this problem of, like, people shooting people because they know that they're never going to be personally liable for it anyway. And that's bullshit, right? If a cop shoots someone, why does the police department have to pay for that? AKA the taxpayers. The taxpayers didn't screw up. That cop did, and that cop did knowingly. And the idea of qualified immunity was like, well, he has to have been trained against this properly. And my response to that is, fuck that. Like, my job isn't cop. My job is like, well, one of the hats I wear is electrician. If I kill somebody because I didn't do my job right, I don't get to like point at my boss and say, well, my boss didn't do anything right. Because there's this licensing procedure. I have to take a test. Like, I have to know my job. I am legally responsible for knowing my job. How is it that police aren't legally responsible for knowing how to do their job? Well, in Colorado, now they are, and let's hope the rest of the country follows suit.
They better.
Because, again, like, now, like, there's this perverse incentive for a cop to never even study human, like, like, constitutional rights, because if they do, now they know better, but if they don't know better, and they're they didn't get the training, which, by the way, isn't it fucking ridiculous that there is training that they consider, what is it, 5 months are most police academies? Like, that's enough.
Yeah.
Like, my apprenticeship was 4 years. 4 years.
It's like, it takes 4 times as long to become...
8 times as long to become an electrician, well, to become an engineer, as it does to become a cop? What? Like, I understand if it only takes 1 year because there's just only that much material, but clearly a lot of these police departments are lacking the whole, like...
we need a bit more material.
Yeah,
guys.
like how is it not standard police training? Like this is a 2-part problem, right? Like, one, how is it not standard police training that you have to know the Constitution front to back and case law regarding it so that you know how you have to handle interactions with the public and suspects, etc. Like, that just seems weird that that's not the default held up by court rulings in the past. So yeah, I mean, that's it, is fuck qualified immunity. You know, again, if I killed someone due to my own not knowing how to do my job, I'm still getting sued. I'm still losing my license. For one thing, I can never be an engineer again. Whereas, cops get shuffled around like, pedophile Catholic priests all the time. As soon as they kill someone, another department's like, yo, you killed someone? We'll take you. I don't quite get that. Oh, yeah. Cool. We got a health refill for the boss fight here, which is on a timer. Enjoy your 2-minute timer. Oh, hey, there's
What are you?
Looks like it's a fake human. Oh, because it's like the parasites are all like, see, we're taking the forms of humans to use the controls. We can't just reach our tentacly appendages out to control the thing. You're doing it right.
Got it.
Yeah, can you absorb him now? Yeah, I think,
yeah,
you just take him in wide beam. So, Spazer?
I guess?
I guess it's Spazer. Alright, well, let's disarm this bomb of a space station.
Yay.
I guess that was the end of that,
that's
that
wide
thought.
beam.
But yeah, like it's a ridiculous thing that there have been cops that have used the excuse of like, well, you see, I was illegally brutal because I didn't know the law. As it, like
I only
that
beat the
phrase
shit out of him because
that phrase, ignorance of the law is no excuse. It's definitely no excuse when your job is the law.
Is the law, yeah.
It would be like a lawyer being like, I didn't know speeding was a crime. Your
I didn't know perjury was against the law.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. It's on par with that, isn't it? Oh, you mean I'm not allowed to just choke people to death? Who knew? Like, you fucking knew. Like, the average layman knows. That's also part of why it's bullshit. Of like, these people get off on like, get off of these charges on like, well, you see, they didn't know that choking someone could kill them. Like, motherfucker, choking someone can kill you. Like ask Dan Savage. What's the one kink that like everyone says like, I'm not even gonna advise you on how to do that because there's no safe way to do it. It's fucking choking. Like, even between two consenting adults, choking is not safe. What makes you think it's safe in a high stress police encounter with someone? Like, just hold them the fuck down or cuff them, and if you can't, let them get away, follow at a distance, do what real police do.
Or
cuffs in other countries have this
not
figured
even
out.
necessarily the real police do. The thing that the military does. How about you do a disabling shot? Don't go for fucking, don't turn the fucking gun sideways.
Funny. Well, actually, it's funny because the military is taught to not do disabling shots, and if you shoot to kill. But yeah.
No, they try to disable first.
Oh, do they really?
Yes.
Oh,
they're taught to do everything you can to disable first.
Huh. Yeah, you would think cops would be taught that. And it's this extra frustrating thing because this has come up on the branch before. My job as an engineer is more dangerous than a policeman's job. A patrol officer's job is less dangerous than my day-to-day job. I don't go around recklessly, putting other people in danger because, I don't want to put myself in danger. I'm sorry, I didn't go into the pump room and check the chemical readings because it was hot and that could have endangered me. Even though that is more statistically a higher risk, thing to do than, a traffic stop.
I didn't feel like checking all the pipes because I don't really care about doing my job that much. And what's the worst that could happen? Maybe too much chlorine gets in. Oh no, then they're just extra clean, right?
Clearly, there's something in the middle of this room. Just I would say, drop all your. Probably that top center there is probably a bombable.
Well, I'm trying to
Oh, there we go. Hey, we found it. Hooray! More missiles. Actually, that's important because there's no separate super missiles in this game.
Exactly.
So yeah, that was the first thing to bring up. And since we don't want to do too many more politics branch, one more thing that's on my list that's relevant. Let people decorate their own cities the way they want to decorate them. If I and the rest of my city wake up tomorrow and say we don't like this statue, we don't have to justify why we want to move that statue or take it out of the public square. It could just be everyone's fuck Oscar Goodman. Let's take our former mayor here in Las Vegas. Mm-hmm. Let's take down the statue of him in the public square because nobody likes Oscar Goodman. That's
especially
enough
after
reason.
What his wife said.
It doesn't have. People don't have to justify their preferences on how they govern themselves unless it interferes with other people's right. And statues don't have rights to exist. And the makers of the statues don't have the right for their statue. Sometimes statues just go down because people decide that they want to decorate their city differently, right? Sometimes you just take down the statue because you want to put up a new statue.
And sometimes you want to take down the statue because it's a bit racist.
Yeah, sometimes you want to take down the statue because it was put up during the civil rights movement as a reminder to black people that we used to own you and you should be afraid because we can do that kind of shit again if we really want to.
But John,
which is why most of those statues went up.
But John, my heritage.
But even the ones that didn't. So what? The people don't want the statue anymore. Why? Who are you to go in and tell the people of Charlottesville what statues they can and can't have up, right?
John.
I thought you were about freedom, and you're telling entire cities of people you have to have this statue.
But John, my heritage.
That's the other thing. What heritage? You'll hear this argument made, the argument I'm about to make a lot, which is people will complain and whine well, slavery was a long time ago, no, it still goes on, and it's been going on for thousands of years. Wait, there's a thing in there, right? Or did
I already got it.
Oh, okay. You just walked in and picked it up. But one, black people were oppressed for a long time. Two, the Confederacy was only around for 5 years. And what is that? What is that heritage again? Oh yeah, it's owning other human beings. That's why the Confederacy existed. That's why the Confederate flags exist. Yeah, literally, everyone at the time was writing oh yeah, this is about slavery. This is about states' rights to allow people to own other human beings. And to me, that's morally fundamentally wrong. And if you believe that a people can, that is not a right you're allowed to infringe upon. People are allowed to decide what statues they can have up. People aren't allowed to get together and say our society is allowed to have some people owning other people. for any reason, not just like arbitrarily because of your skin color, for any reason. Like, we need to abolish prison slavery for very similar reasons.
But then, John, who's going to clean all the Louisiana?
Yeah. If we abolish prison labor, then oh no, like nothing will be made in the USA anymore. Which, by the way, that's part of why I don't give a shit about the Made in the USA label. Is what is it? Something like 2/3 of everything that on that label is made by slave prison labor.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The X mimicked a crew member. It all makes sense now. The X can absorb memories and knowledge of their prey. What an astounding find. HQ was very impressed. Oh shit, so now the SAX knows everything about us. But Don't you find it strange? This could have destroyed the station with the X in it, not to mention the SAX. Unusual for a self-preserving species like the X, unless your presence is an even greater threat, a threat to the existence of X elsewhere. This is only a hypothesis. Perhaps their survival instinct is in conflict with their newly borrowed intelligence. Don't let your guard... Oh, so it's saying they're basically smart enough to know that it's worth it to sacrifice their own lives to preserve their species.
Yes.
But some people don't understand that either, right? Like, there are humans in life that are like, why would you sacrifice yourself to save all of humanity? That's stupid. There are actual people that think that way. Okay, we got to go up that way and fight the SAX now. I think that's our first actual fight with the SAX.
Maybe.
Yeah. Well, you know what? That's the end of the politics branch for the week. So next time on the branch, we're going to go there. That place that they just said we're going.